Hey, first pan of the day. There's probably 5 small colors in there. You may think big deal, right? Well, it is kind of, because in this place, and I'll walk down and show you, in this place, not going to show the surroundings too much just yet, because I'm going to wait till the end of the video and then I'll tell you where I am and see if it's worth your time coming here. But that was just from right there. That was 2 shovelfuls unclassified right off the surface. So if you do that all day long, if one shovelful has 2.5 pieces of gold in it, and you do this all day long, you do the math, I'm not even going to count. This place you can leave seeing color all day. It may not add up to much because it's all pretty small, but it's usually a fun day. It's a good spot to be. River's a little high, so let's get into it. I'm running the bazooka today, one of my more favorite things to run. We've got the flow and we've got the spot, so we're going to see some gold today. We've got, well, let me get up, there we go. We've got Jason here today.
Happening.
And he's classifying up a bucket.
Oh yeah.
And we'll be back to show you some of his gold. And then over here we got Dave. Dave is feeding his homemade classifier.
Not pretty, but works pretty good.
That's right. As long as it works, it doesn't matter what it looks like. What size holes is that? 3/8 or?
I believe they're 3/8 punch
Yeah.
plate.
3/8 punch plate. Gold here is not that big, so 3/8 is plenty of classifier for here.
I like to have it a little steeper, but it's not flat ground, so I got to work with what it is. But it works out pretty good though.
He says he likes to have it a little steeper in case you'd miss that. The water's a little loud, but yeah, once he gets a tub full, he's gonna start running material. So we'll be back. I'm gonna go back to hammering that bazooka. Just so you don't think that last thing was a fluke, I moved up about 10 feet away. Just took 3 scoopfuls right off the surface. Had to do 3 because I had some big rocks in my shovel. But there you go. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces, 11 pieces in there. You know, you do that all day, it's going to add up. So, all right. I just wanted to show you that, and let's get to shoveling in the bazooka. I had to do a clean out because I got to move. I was set up on the edge of the water and the river's starting to come down some. So I did a clean out. That's about 40 minutes. Not bad, eh? I'm happy with that. I mean, look at, if you just look in between the rocks here, I mean, that is just all concentrated black sand. I might even come over here and classify a bucket. I mean, that's crazy. It's all over the place here. No matter where you dig here, you're gonna find gold, unless you're a bad panner. Don't be a bad panner. Before I show you my pan, check this out.
Yeah,
This is Jason's.
not bad for like, what, an hour we did here?
Yeah, you were at it for probably an hour. What was that? Did you classify a
2
bucket
buckets.
or 2
Yeah,
buckets?
2 buckets down the quarter though.
I mean, dang.
Yeah, ain't bad.
Just love seeing this. Even though it's small, it's fun to see. And this, remember I just showed you that spot with the black sand? That's what I got out of that.
There you go. Oh, up right
2
over
shovels
here.
right
Yeah,
there.
Oh, shit.
Just, I mean, look at how much material that was. Just a little tiny bit. I may have to classify a bucket up here. You may be asking yourself, why do I keep mentioning that was 2 shovelfuls or 1 shovelful of unclassified? So just to give you an example, that's about 2.5 shovelfuls of unclassified material. And as you can see, I just dumped the big rocks. I could have picked these out and probably got a little more in there, but I just wanted to illustrate the difference in the amount of material between an unclassified pan and a classified pan. So seeing what's here, let me go classify this off, and then I'll show you what's left over And you'll see how much material these bigger rocks displace. And I think that matters when I'm getting 15 colors a pan of unclassified material. You'll see just how little material that actually is. So I'll be right back and I'll classify this off. Looks a lot different, doesn't it? That's about probably half, or even less than half of what was in this classifier holds more than the pan. Excuse me, I'm out of breath. So that's less than half. And if we did a pan of classified material, it would probably be 5 or 6 scoops, shovelfuls, to get 1 pan of classified material. Therefore, probably doubling 30 to 40 pieces of gold that we'd see. So that's the difference. That's why I always say that it's unclassified or classified. It kind of gives you an idea. Oh, and I'm classifying to 1/2 inch. I could probably do less here, 3/8, and still be okay, because like I said, gold's small here. But I don't know, I just carry the 1/2 inch, and that's what I have. So hope that cleared something up for you. All right, let's see how my flow's doing here. I got about 4 gallons of, yeah, see the water level's coming down. The good thing about the bazooka is that this thing you can feed the water stuff right to it, the water. Yeah, I don't hesitate to put it right on there. Yeah, see, that's not good. I keep getting surges in water flow here, and the water's actually coming down a little. We're all kind of having the same problem with our stuff. There, that was about 4 gallons. You want to clean it out? Let's clean it out and see what we got. Since we're right here. There is some really small gold caught up in the V-mat there. Oh, I'm wondering if that I'm wondering if this thing's gonna catch any gold. Look what got caught in there. I don't know if you saw that. Oop, another big one. They could have plugged up those thingamabobs, the tubes. Hopefully the river won't take that thing away. All right, I'll be right back. My pan's over here. You know when you're already seeing gold, and I know I washed a couple of pieces down there. When you're already seeing gold and you're not even down there, I'm keeping, this is going to be a good thing. I'm all over the place, I know. So I'm already seeing gold. And I'm keeping an extra amount of black sand because I want a good test on that cleanup sluice, that Gold Buddy cleanup sluice when I get home. This will be a real test with real concentrates. The real amount of concentrates, there isn't going to be any estimating how much black sand. This is what I bring home. We're going to run that thing again, and we're going to see how much gold we catch. I'm probably not going to pan it down any farther than that, but that's not bad. That was from that other spot. So, hey, we're doing pretty good. I'll go show the guys. So Dave's doing an experiment with that riffle system right here. And from what he tells me, because I did some research and I couldn't find a whole lot on it, those are called Jarvine riffles. And I don't know, other than that, I don't know a whole lot about the concept behind it.
The biggest thing I understand is it slows it down quite a bit, where your super fine gold, the water just wants to push everything straight and go right over the top of the riffles on some of it. And with these here, it slows it down, makes it drop, and then gets caught underneath the riffles.
Huh. Well,
we're going to play with it. This one might be a little too tall, but we'll give it a shot and see if I can perfect it.
And the next one you're building is going to have smaller holes in it.
Yes. Yep. Be a little smaller, and we'll see how it goes.
And are they specifically made for like beach sand? They're really fine gold, or
everything I've seen, it's basically just for the fine gold.
Yeah.
Guys in Australia seem to use them a lot, and just makes everything drop. And after I see what they were getting when they did comparison tests, I said I got to try it.
Cool.
So
can't wait to see what's
give
in
it a
there.
shot and see what happens here.
I've got another 2/3 of a bucket classified, so out of the same spot. There is a little bit bigger piece in there. I did a couple more test pans a little farther down this gravel bar, and typically that's usually where I go, is down there. But there's no real place to set up the bazooka, and that's a long way to haul the material. So let's run this through and see what we can find. Looking over Dave's shoulder, look at that. He's on a spot. Wow. That's some nice looking stuff. Holy cow. Well, I think those Jarvine riffles didn't hurt you.
Don't look bad.
Yeah, that's great. Holy smokes.
Too bad.
Pan number 3, I think. Or is it number 3? Yeah, we'll go with that. Anyway, that's another 2/3 of a bucket, about 4 gallons. Yeah, I think, this stuff is all going to add up, so we're going to keep going. I think I'm going to do less of a bucket next time and jump, I'm going to jump over a bit, dig in another spot. There we go, another pan, another clean out. That was from another spot about 50 yards away. I hauled the bucket all the way over there. I'm not going to do that again because it's not any more or bigger. If it was bigger gold, I'd do it again, but there you go. This whole freaking bank is covered in gold. You can come here and you're guaranteed to get gold. Like I said, unless you're a bad panner, don't be a bad panner. You almost ready to find out where I am yet? Stay tuned, I'll let you know. Look at all the gold. I'm gonna do a quick pan because I usually don't spend a lot of time when I'm on the river panning down the concentrates. I usually just quick pan, see what I got, and move on. I'll snuff her out if there's any big stuff, but I'm just gonna sort of do this real quick and just show you that we're still on the gold. I mean, that just, as poor as the flow is through my bazooka right now, it is still catching everything, I think. I haven't checked the tailings, but I'm guessing. Uh-oh, Dave's gonna do a clean out. Guess who's here? It's Bob. Bob came. Oop,
Yeah.
let me get there we go.
There we are.
Haven't seen Bob, how? It's been a while.
Yeah, only once or twice
Yeah.
last year, and
We didn't plan it,
it's a
so
long winter.
yeah. So this is awesome.
Yeah.
Glad you showed up.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, I tried to order
Gretchen's here too. She's over there. We got to keep an eye on her. She's the one that gets all the gold. Whoop, I tilt it down so. Hey, there we go.
There's a little pop.
Ooh, nice piece. You're in a good spot. You've got some
Yeah.
bigger stuff than I've been seeing. Ooh, another one.
Yeah, that's a decent piece
Look at 'em
right
all.
there. I believe you. I've gotten pieces
Yeah,
like
you're
that.
in a. That's a good spot.
Yeah. It's still popping out. There you go. That's not
Yeah,
bad.
look at all that. Wow.
Yeah, and all the rest that went down already.
That is cool.
Can't complain.
Somewhere we lost the sun, but there we go. There's another pan full, about half an hour shoveling right into the bazooka. I've got it running pretty good over here. She's ripping right through pretty fast. I don't have to clear the rocks too bad, and I'm just shoveling right there, right into it, so not working too hard. We're getting gold, man, getting gold. You hang on and I'm gonna tell you where we are. I keep teasing you, I know. Well, oh, that's a nice piece. There's another one over there. Geez.
It's all over the place.
I'll switch over to mine real quick. That's about 15 minutes. That's about all the gas I got left in my tank.
Yeah, it's the bigger stuff. It's up there.
There's a piece, yeah. Huh,
Okay.
nice. Boy, you got some fine black sand there.
I'll go home.
Stubborn.
I'll go home.
Yeah, we're all kind of on the same page. We all bring our concentrates home. It's a good idea, because even if you pan and snuffer up all your gold, you still miss some. It's a good idea to bring your concentrates home and then run them through like that Gold Buddy cleanup sluice. You know that that thing's going to catch it all. All right, let me dump these off into the thing, into my concentrates bucket. Then we'll get down to brass tacks and I'll tell you where we are. Little shot looking downstream. That is Bridge Street. I'm not sure if I'm getting it in the frame or not, but right up here there's a building. That's the Gaysville Post Office. So if you look up Bridge Street, and I don't know if it's technically in Gaysville, But there's right across from the post office, there is a old campground store that the Hurricane Irene wiped out the campground way back when, and it never reopened. So you can park there. What you want to do is you want to walk across the bridge, take a left and go up the hill. Get my camera to pan. And in the second gap in the guardrails, here we go. In the second gap in the guardrails, there's a trail that comes down onto Gaysville Beach right here. And that's where we are. We're on the White River. This is technically Gaysville Beach. And this whole gravel bar, once you walk on the beach, kind of follow the river downstream, and anywhere you dig along the beach or this gravel bar downstream of the beach is absolutely full of black sand and gold. And there's Bob and Gretchen in the background. Dave's got his back to us. Jason's doing the clean out, saving his concentrates. Well, that's where we are. We're up on the White River today. This is a shot across the river. When it's really warm out, there's a lot of activity around here. And people jump off those rocks into the river when it's not raging like this. It's a lot of fun. It's a good place to be. Okay, we're back at the Gold Buddy cleanup sluice with the Dream Mat in it. Those are all the cons. Real cons, not made up, mixed up stuff that I had. These are the real cons from today. So we're gonna run these things through that sluice, the cleanup sluice. We're gonna see if this thing loses any gold. Looks like a lot of gold in there. All right, that's all done. That took about 20 minutes to do that. It's not what's about in there, but it's what is in there that counts. Get the foam out of there. And the little catch thing. Let's see how much this thing lost. Now, in defense of this, the Gold Buddy, I don't normally run concentrates like that, normally I would run them through the dry magnetic separator to pull out most of the black sand, and then I'd run it through there. But I wanted to see what this thing will do when it comes to just full-on cons that I bring home. And I did bring home more than I usually do. I don't know if I said that or not. I didn't pan down the cons as much as I usually do, but I wanted to have enough to give this thing a good workout. So let's, I'm gonna shut the camera off. I'm gonna pull that pan out, and we're gonna figure out if there's any gold in that pan. I didn't like the way I filmed the ending of this video, so I decided to refilm this a little bit. The reason why I bring this up is it may sound different because this is the next day, and I was recording on the river up on Broad Brook today, and I dunked my remote mic in the water, and that's what it looks like. It's ruined. So if the audio sounds different, it's the internal mic on this camera, and I apologize. Anyway, so this is what came out of the Prospector's Buddy cleanup sluice, and this is what it missed. That was just a quick pan, but it did miss some, and I'm not disappointed with it because I really fed the crap out of it, and I kind of expected it to lose gold. This was tough. These were thick concentrates with a ton of black sand, and a lot more than I usually bring home. So I think I mentioned that before, but it's worth mentioning again. So anyway, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Hope you like this video. Stay tuned. We're doing more. We're getting out there more. We're doing more panning. We're going to do some more metal detecting this year. That's coming right up now that the snow's gone. Y'all be cool. Really appreciate you. Take care. See you. Bye.